What's up and welcome back, Wargamers. I'm Michael, this is Jared, we're Battleshock Wargaming Studio. We're getting ready to play another exciting game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Jared is going to tell us what the matchup is.
In today's battle, we have Tzeentch versus the STDs. A battle of brain versus the brawn. Let us know down below, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be the magic users or the muscle boys? It's going to be a good one.
I'm pretty magical on my side too.
No, he's not.
Pretty magical.
Nah.
Lots of mages.
Not anything on me.
I'm pretty excited about this because I'm taking some new units that have never seen the table today. We got some Dark Oath Horde that have never seen the light of day, and they're going to be used today. Pretty excited about that. If you are new to the channel, thank you for joining us. Remember to comment and like and all that stuff down below. It helps support the channel. If you're interested in going that extra mile, consider becoming a member today and getting access to additional battle reports, tactics, talks, and all of our extra features. If you really want to help support the channel, consider becoming a Lord and Commander, and you will be gaining access to our championship program, and you'll be able to select a champion to represent you on the mortal realms.
Could be Bellicor, could be Kairos, but I think they're taken.
With all that being said, let's take a look at the lists we're playing today. Slaves to Darkness are making their way back onto the mortal realms today. My battle formation is the God's Wrath Warband, so I can defile some objectives and maybe do some mortal wounds. Leading my general's regiment today is Balakor, the Dark Master. He's a 2-cast wizard, and has an ethereal save, so you can't rend him, and he's there so that he can control someone with the Dark Master ability so they can't do abilities. We have a reinforced unit of Chaos Knights, and they're going to have the Dread Banner, so units that they're in combat with cannot take commands. We have a Chaos Sorcerer Lord leading our next regiment. His relic is going to be the Infernal Puppet to try and do some D3 mortal wounds to some wizards when they make some casts. And then he's going to be leading a reinforced unit of Chaos Chosen. These guys are an absolute terror. They do mortals, and they have a fight twice ability. And then leading the Dark Oath Horde, we have the Dark Oath Chieftain. This little guy is pledging himself to Crom and leading his horde to glory today. He's going to have a unit of Dark Oath Fell Riders. These guys are not much to talk about, but they are relatively fast and are going to be helpful for taking objectives and completing battle tactics. And then we have one wee little screen of these Dark Oath Marauders. They're very cheap at 80 points. They're just going to be running around, maybe trying to snag an objective before they get blasted off the table. That's it for the list. Let's take a look at the mission we're playing today.
Taking a look at the army list today, these are my 1990 points of Disciples of Tzeentch in the Weird Flame host. Weird Flame gives me that sweet -1 to wound for my opponent if they are burning. I am 3 drops with the Manifestation Lore Morbid Conjuration. In the General's Regiment, I have just Kairos Fateweaver because I'm a cheeky fellow and don't want to put anything else in there to give out too many battle tactics. He's a very good caster, gives me 2 battle tactics to play around with. He's quite nice for only 60 points more than a Lord of Change. Regiment 1 is led by a Lord of Change. He has the Rod of Sorcery as his weapon of choice, which is a little ranged weapon with Weird Flame. He is the Illusionist, so if he's caught up in melee, there'll be a -2 to hit bubble around him. And then he also has the Nine-Eyed Tome. He is accompanied by a reinforced unit of Blue Horrors and Brimstone Horrors. Very good for just soaking up some damage, but we're playing against quite a formidable foe. We'll see if that wound density can hold up. I have 2 separate units of Pink Horrors, little 10-man 2-wound guys, also looking to add their dead selves to the Blue Horrors unit. We'll see if I can navigate that well. We have 2 separate units of Carrick Acolytes, just some humans. 90 points is not a bad deal. I know it's not what people normally bring, but hey, bodies are bodies, and they can shoot, which is kind of great. Lastly, in Regiment 2, we have a non-reinforced unit of the Zengor Skyfires. This is my other battle tactic monkey. So hopefully they will just run around and be a slight annoyance, but really just be doing me the work I need done to get those completions. All right, that is my 1990 list of Disciples of Tzeentch. It's time to take a look at Michael's STD. today's battle plan is shifting objectives. The special twist is at the start of each battle round, after determining the active player must roll a d3 to determine which objective is the primary objective for that battle round. The other two objectives are the secondary objectives for that battle round. The underdog mechanic is to have the active player reroll the dice to determine which objective is the primary objective. This is your score 1 victory points for each secondary objective that you control, score 2 victory points if you control the primary, and score 2 if you control more objectives than your opponent. You also get that score 4 for a completed battle tactic. The honor guard abilities today for Tzeentch is a bodyguard mechanic for the Lord of Change, selecting the blues. Michael, what did you do for yours?
Field Sergeant on my Chaos Lord on foot. So trying to get them +2 to movement for my little foot guys. Should be helpful.
We like seeing chaos that moves fast. All right, let's take a look at who's got priority.
Top of battle round 1 is upon us, and we're getting ready to go. We were the same amount of drops because I insisted on bringing this Dark Oath hero. You won the roll-off?
Yes.
And you're going to be handing the turn to me. Slaves to Darkness are going to get into it. My battle tactic for this turn is going to be take the flanks because I'm set up to do it with the Dark Oath and the Dark Oath Riders and my little foot dudes. I think what we're going to try and do is just send it as hard as we can into you. See if we can get just my whole army fighting you turn 1.
Amen.
So let's draw on power with the Nexus Chaotica.
Destiny dice.
Oh, go for it. I get 6 power points.
6 power points is nice, but here's the Destiny dice for today's battle. Interesting.
At what point does your Destiny dice happen? Is it pre-battle?
Yeah, deployment, because I have to have it for your turn. I got a lot of 3s.
Yeah, I was just curious if it was like, maybe it's top of battle round and like I get to go a turn. I get to go a little ways before you get them. Bellicor is going to touch a place of power. He loves it. And then the little foot wizard is going to touch a place of power. Also good.
May I?
You may.
Kairos. That's it.
That's it. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of casting. Bellicor, since he's +2 to cast, is going to go for 3d6 to charge, which is called something. Demonic speed. 7, 8, 9.
I don't think there's anybody over there that can do anything.
It's pretty close. I can't tell if I'm over Bellicor's base.
All right, I'll go over there. You are. All right. I'll do it.
Roll was a 9.
9? So I need a 9, exactly, because I have the +1 to unbind on that lad. You got it.
So 3d6 to charge on the knights that are right in front of him. Bellicor is going to try and summon the Soul Scream Bridge.
The nasty one.
How about 12?
No.
Within 9 of each other. So that would be like this. My Chaos Sorcerer Lord is going to go ahead and cast the Soul Seeker.
Mm-hmm. Can't stop it.
Got a 9. Hey, could you, when I get back over there, we need to roll where our primary is.
I'll just do that right now.
No, when I get back over there. Jared, roll where that primary objective is going.
Cactar
We have
dice.
No idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the middle. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. And then we are going to pledge my Chosen to Slanesh. So we'll have 3d6 charges on my Chosen and on the Knights.
Disgusting.
Yes.
All right, so I am going to countercast. I'm going to attempt to drop the purple sun right there, and I'm going to Destiny Dice a Tensky on it so I don't mess it up. And it can't be modified as far as I know.
And who's that coming from?
Here, so you may unbind.
You got it.
Wow, because, yeah, you probably would have unbounded if I didn't do that. That's it.
So with the reason that's important is because you can put manifestations on top of other manifestations, and now I can't teleport from here to there. I could still go that way, but who wants to?
Yeah, who wants to go that way? Screw that nonsense.
So mostly that's going to be used to keep the Chosen out. If there's nothing else, you ready to move?
Movement time.
Let's go. Movement phase is complete. My run rolls were abysmal, and we just kind of like very slowly shimmied our way forward. The Dark Oath Chieftain failed to get on the point. I did get my Chaos Lord on foot on the point, which is helpful. So he'll start racking up some dark points, and then I even used Be'lakor to go be an objective monkey. The problem I'm having is I didn't get, since the center objective is where the primary point is, and I didn't get my chosen up onto it, I'm kind of in a position where if I charge too aggressively, I'm going to get bogged down in all of this, and I'm not going to get my points. But we are going to get into charges, and we're going to start with those Chaos Knights.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go.
We got an 11. All right, we got this weird traffic jam here in the center of the table with the Chaos Knights trying to gum up a bunch of the army. So we have 4 that are going to go into the Purple Sun. We have 3 that go into some blues, and then 3 into some pinks. Let's do into the Purple Sun. 4. Run 2.
No, 2 damage apiece.
2 damage piece.
4. Just keep going. You got noble steeds. The noblest of steeds.
1.
I get 5 up for that. Okay.
A mighty 9 damage. Won't kill it.
But we'll take it all the way down to that final wound.
And then we have into blues.
Blues are -1. And then pinks are -2. But it doesn't matter.
They're -1.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but all at attack
Take
would
2.
have mattered. Blues! Rend is what?
Run 2.
No save is 4 damage.
4 damage.
They have a 6-up. And then they pop, and I really don't know how this all works.
Some 3s.
3-ups, they become, I don't know why they slow ball this. You ever seen Tzeentch players slow ball it? I don't know why they do that, but they do. They're like, well, I'm going to do this, and then this.
I think it's because they don't...
They only roll it one at a time. Have you noticed that?
No, not all of them do that. But I think it's because they don't technically split until one dies, and then you don't know where they place.
So you could kill a brimstone instead as part of wound allocation. So you could just roll 1, make a brim, kill the brim with the wound. Is that why they do that?
No.
Okay.
I think it's because they don't know where it's going to go until the ones die.
Interesting.
So 1 dies, and then a brim appears, and then 1 dies, and then a brim appears. So this is actually more beneficial for you. Anyway, it's not important. And then some noble steeds at you. And 2. No rend. Into the pinks. 3.
It goes all the way through, right?
Yep,
And this
2
is
damage
double
each.
damage. Save 1, fail these. So I think these just die because it's all simultaneous. They don't go to the blue unit.
It's all simultaneous.
Yeah. So that's just 4-up mortals back.
Nothing from the horsies.
And then you roll 2 dice. You take 1 mortal in return.
Well, boys, what do you think we did? I think we killed two pinks, sir.
2 pinks, sir.
Do you think they can kill us in return? Possibly.
We're going to find out. Really poopy attacks. Let's do
8 pinks in range and a handful of blues.
facts.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
These guys are violent.
we're just gonna cut straight to the damage point. I'm not gonna make people watch these. How many attacks do you have coming from the blues?
24 plus 8.
And they're terrible?
Yeah,
We're still all out defensing.
you got it.
Go nuts. You take 1 damage.
2d6 out of the purple A sun. 9. These are 3s, and 3s crit mortal. 3 rend 2.
I fail all of those. Cool. We will spend 1 CP, and we will power through.
Yes, sir.
And I think we power through on the purple sun. No, it's obviously too many wounds. Big brain. We'll power through on the blues
Yes, sir.
for 2 mortals.
Do they pop? One pop.
We have to defile an objective. We're going to defile this objective in the center because that's the one where things are going to come on to. And then my Chaos Sorcerer or my Chaos Lord gets a flat 3 on his Dark Apotheosis points because he's contesting an objective wholly outside of friendly territory. That's it for Slaves to Darkness turn 1. It should be a full 10 points for me because I hold primary, both secondaries, and I completed my battle tactic of take the flanks. Originally, I was going for the pin and just hold him there, but I did so little damage, and I was in combat with the Purple Sun that I felt like I was going to take too much damage if I stayed there, so I decided to retreat. I thought that was going to be a little bit better than just getting blasted by everything and taking that -1 to Ren because of the Purple Sun. Didn't like that. I wanted that Purple Sun gone. If the Purple Sun had been gone, I would have just stayed there, because then I would have been on 2-up save with 40 wounds. Mm-hmm. But without it, like I lost a knight when I shouldn't have lost anything. And now I'm in a little bit more defensive of a position. So let's get into your turn. What are you going to do for battle tactics?
I'm going to go for seize the flanks for mine. I got a couple pops to try and touch. Triple pops to try and touch. We're going to do the Magister. Ouch. Magister. Take 2.
Magister. What do we... Oh, the source, or the...
He's a Magister.
Got it.
Kaidos of Faith River. And his good friend, Lord of All Change. Magister's going to do the good old Glimpse of Fate. Needs a 6. It's good on a 7-8. I'm just going to reroll the Destiny dice I have left. Take a look at some different values here. I think I just rolled the same thing again. Kairos Fate Weaver is going to attempt a Arcane Suggestion. It's on an 8. He's got a +2 to cast right now, and he rolls up his lowest to highest. So he will have that on a 12.
What does this do?
I get to pick between subtract a save, subtract a hit, or no commands. We're going to do no commands on your knights. The next spell Kairos is going to do will be we'll go for a Shield of Fate. So we'll go roll this up, so I'll get a 12 on that one. That hands out a 5+ ward to a unit wholly within 18, and then if I have 4 more Destiny dice, they're also -1 to hit. Kairos will try for the Shackles on a 14. Shackles on Dark Oath, 2 mortals. Shackles on Frozen Chosen, 2 mortals. So they'll both be -2 move.
And then the Sorcerer Lord?
Oh god, there is one over there.
Not the Sorcerer Lord.
I didn't even see him.
The Chaos Lord.
Nothing. He's safe. He's a safe man. This guy here will try to just hard cast a Maelstrom on a +1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's good. Regular turkey will try for the Suffocated Gravetide. So he'll get that on a 4, a 10. Suffocating.
You're going to run out of space to put manifestations here in a second.
I freaking know, man. We'll just try to glimpse again, because there's nothing else to do. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Our last one?
Yes. Can we roll something better than what I already had? Oh,
there you go.
Much better. I'm done.
Cool.
Would you like to do something to respond?
I'm going to Dark Master your Skyfires. And I'm going to try and turn off your tactic.
You jerk.
Yep.
Attempt to move.
Well, maybe I want to do something else. Maybe I still have a hero phase.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh,
Let's see if they can move. 1.
They can move.
Yeah. So, wasted Dark Master. We'll go to movement.
So we moved up here. It's a really congested table. I can already tell I'm not a huge fan of Tzeentch. This is just a wild mess of craziness. But I moved the Skyfires that did not get Bellacord over here. And then the 2 Arcanites moved up to just put pop shots into good old Bellacore. We're moving up to center to try and just gum up the primary. I ran my pinks over here to try and block this flank along with the Grave Tide. That doesn't matter. On the other side, I hopefully will never forget, is there's a Magister over there, but I can't see him visually from my side, so hopefully Mike just tells me that he exists over there at some point.
Yeah, object permanence is really tough, man.
And then Purple Sun flew over, did a little bit of damage, I think just 2 mortal wounds on the knights there, and we are prepped and ready for some combat.
Now, for the shooting of all of these little dipshits, we're going to just when you activate them, we're going to go straight to saying what the damage was, because I don't want you guys to have to watch us roll 60 dice that are so low quality that they might do 3 damage.
Amen to that.
So any of the good shooting we'll focus on, but these big ones just activate and we'll say how much damage.
We like it. All right, so we've got a camera set up here. I've got the Lord of Change who's going to shoot his shot at the Chosen. This is a 2d6 shot, 3s, 3s, 1-1.
Take a shot.
With Weird Flame. All at attack. 2s and 3s. You have 3 at rend 1. Oh, nice roll.
Nice.
The next thing I'm going to do is all of my horrors are going to shoot at cavalry.
That's so many low quality shots.
Poopy shots.
Poopy. You know what they wreck? Deepkin, because they don't have save.
Oh, fucking Deepkin just get the bollocks, dude.
It's exactly 3 damage.
Oh, yeah. All of my Carrick Acolytes into Bellicor. These are 4s and 3s. You have 11 at 0 rend.
Good 4s. I fail 3. I take 3 damage. Let's see if you can shoot with the Skyfires. You cannot.
No shoosty,
But that's
Skyfiery.
Not the part that we cared about. No covering fires for me. Charges?
I got to hand out Burning.
Oh, sure.
So I dealt damage to Knights and Bellicor. So we'll burn the Knights, and then, yeah, charge time. Purple Aeson is 3 inches away. He's now where he wants to be. He's just going to tuck in here deep. Blues. Definitely in. Pay 2 Destiny dice and do a nat 12 and charge my pinks into Bellicor.
We're going to countercharge with the Chosen, mostly because I have 2 CP and I can't use commands on the Knights, and I don't need to on Bellicor. So we're just going to send in Chosen, try and put a block of them right here. Oh, come on, guys. You can charge better than 7 inches.
Mike's kind enough to let me charge the Maelstrom I didn't see over there, but it can only charge against the Dark Oath if it were to make a charge. It's good.
Got a 10. Rampages?
You only have Rampages.
Bellicor, see if you can hand out a fight last to your pinks. Yep.
On that.
It's not fights last. It's he gets strikes first.
Hell yeah.
So it's a little different. I have piled Bellicor closer to the pinks, but off of the point. This gives the point to Jared. But the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to save my Knights. So if I swing a couple of attacks onto the Purple Sun, then I'm dropping off that pip of Rend that he's doing in all my Knights. So we're going to do 4 attacks with the Blade of Shadows into the Purple Sun, 4 attacks into your pinks, and then my Fell Claws and Spears into the pinks as well.
All right.
It's a weird mix. So let's go into the Purple Sun. 3 at Rend 2.
He's dead.
Okay. And then into the pinks. 3 at Rend 2.
Damage.
2 apiece. And then we have our tails. 2 more at Rend 2, so 4 more damage into the pinks.
4 dead pinks. 2d6 in the good old Dark Oath. 6. You have 5 at armor.
3 guys die. Going ahead with the Chaos Knights. 7, minus 1.
5 upwards. None.
Okay, and then the horses.
And then how many brimmies? I'll hold that for brimmies. It's a hit on 5s.
Hey, they're 6s. No hits.
Brimstone horrors. I'll get 2, 4, 6 of them lads. Might as well fight in the middle because the camera's there and there's no advantageous combat anywhere else. We're gonna do blues and brimstones into Chaos Knights. 16, 0 rend.
We have 3 upside. 5 damage. Freshly painted Chaos Lord is gonna activate. He has 5 attacks, 3s, rend 1, crit mortals with the Reap Blade.
That's so good.
Into your chains. Only 2 hits. 1 wound at rend 1. 2 damage.
I think rend 1 with, no, that's got a 5 up, 2 damage. Take your wounds. Take your dirty little wounds.
So he goes up to 6 dark apotheosis points.
He doesn't have to kill models.
He just has to complete a fight.
That's pretty nice.
We get to do a Chaos Infantry unit that has not done a fight ability. Gets to fight immediately after them, and they get a +1 to wound. Les Chosen are going to activate. 5 guys are going to go into your... or 6 guys are going to go into the Suffocating Gravetide, and 4 are going to go into the Shackles.
Okay.
Suffocating Gravetide takes 8 mortal wounds. And this is wounds on 2s because of the...
I think it's only got 8 wounds. Oh, it's left on 1.
Okay.
It's dead.
Wounds on 2s.
It's dead.
Removes the model. And then you want to lift the Shackles for me too?
Yes.
Okay. Dark Oath into your Manifestation.
Love our humans.
These guys wound on 3s for some reason though.
Muscles are big.
2.
I think it's only got a 6 up. Only got a 6 up, no rend. So then I got a 6 up again. Takes 2. I have to burn Chaos Knights for 2 mortals.
Okay. They'll take 2.
The Bernie Sanders.
I'm going to defile this objective over here. And then we're going to explode mortals onto this objective.
Yes, sir.
Into your pinkies.
Hola, pinkies. Oh, dirty. Nothing. All right, we are back from Tzeentch. Slappy boys, just doing the slaps. It was a 9-point turn overall, not too bad. Can't complain too much. And we're going into the all-important Prio. Best of luck, Michael.
Best of luck to you. Into the box, sir. Would you like to double me?
I think I for sure take the double. I got some things in my back end that are really close. So we're going to go to no battle tactic, Tzeentch. So we are back for Tzeentch, and I've got a lot of casting to do, and I hope I do it right. I really had to think about what I'm doing because it's a lot to think about. We'll try to touch the pop with the mage in the corner.
Okay.
It's good.
I'm going to do the same with Be'lakor.
Hey,
yo,
quit it.
well,
And then we are going to cast Glimpse of Fate in the corner. I need a 6. It's good on an 8. Maybe a 9, I should say.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I can't get you.
He's happy with it. I'm not happy with these Destiny dice, I'll tell you that much. That's a little bit better. We're going to do Tzeentch's Firestorm on the Frozen Chosen. Need a 5 because I have a +2. So 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Might as well. You got it.
So this is the one where we're looking for wolf's heads. If I don't get wolf's heads, I don't get nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Next one we're going to do is targeting the same unit. It's called the Infernal Gateway. I need a 4. So that's a super duper. And I just roll 5 dice compared to Destiny dice, and on a 4 up, they're just mortals. So 3 mortals.
Okay, you got 1 bloke.
Kairos is going to go for the Purple A Sun. Roll that up to a 6, and it's a 7, but I think it needs to go off on an 8.
It's definitely an 8.
It is definitely an 8. We'll go for the Gravetide, Suffocating type. That'll be on a 13.
Can't stop that.
Kairos is going to attempt the Arcane Suggestion on a 6. I don't know if that goes off on a 7. It's probably an 8. It's on an 8. Kairos casting, gosh darn it. And then I will do the last cast over there to attempt to do we'll go for some Shacklets. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 I don't think is good for Shacklets.
6 goes off.
Go ahead.
6
goes
off.
6 goes off. We're going to, I'll have to come over there. This one here, this dice roll will be for the Dark Oath. We'll kill 2. This one here will be for the Lord who is princing demonly. He'll take 2. And this will be for the Chosen, Frozen Chosen. They'll take 3. I yield to you, sir.
All right. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our Lord a demon prince.
Hello.
So he'll get removed. He turns into it, ascends to demonhood. He keeps all of his relics, which are kind of pointless, and his enhancements, which means I believe he's still my field sergeant.
Does he lose the 4 wounds he's got, or does he?
It's 2 wounds. Set up a demon prince within an inch of the target, then remove the target from the battlefield. If the target was your general, the demon prince becomes the general. So it doesn't say that the wounds transfer over.
Yeah.
So my assumption is those wounds drop off.
Yeah, you're safe. Safe day for you, sir.
Well, I like that a lot. And then I do think we have 5 command points. I will not spend any CP to cast. I don't think it's actually worth it. I wanted to, but...
Fair.
We will see if your Skyfires can move from the Dark Master, because that's still on.
They can always move.
Great. Let's go into movement.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, for the ending of Tzeentch here. So what I did is I moved all my shooting units up over here and kept Kairos safe with a run roll. The really scary stuff is over here, and the birds are slightly running to the chicken coop. I had to leave this bird because he has to provide the bubble of -1 to hit and support his friendly lads over here. And then I retreated the pinks to get a better charge with the Gravetide, triggering a redeploy where he came a little bit not so close, but side whip step to grab the point here. And then I have the pinks over here to block the Thermopylae gate. I retreated with Maelstrom so I could do some damage. We'll see how she goes. So what I'm going to do is do some shooting. And before I forget, because there's only one target I really want to have it, is in my shooting phase. I'm going to hand burning off to the
Chosen.
The Chosen. I'll have burning. And then we'll just pump all of the shooting here into Belcore. Essence of time, we're doing all of the acolytes into old Bellador. It'll be 4s and 3s. Good old 3s. To a land of imagination. 7. Come with me.
Fail 3.
And you'll see.
Take 3. Roll them up to 6.
Skyfires, because Michael was so gracious to allow me to fire them. These are a solid 7 shots. Looking for 4s and 3s again and cannot be modified, but it doesn't matter because nothing's modifying it to begin with. You have 5, 0 rend.
Fail 1.
3 damage.
Take 3.
All these pinks are going to light up the Chosen. Good old 4s and 4s into Chosen. 6 at 0 rend.
Fail 1. So I'm the Chosen.
I'm going to do the Rod of Sorcery into Bellicor. These are 2d6 shots. The 6 into Bellacore, and we got 3s and 3s. You have 4 at 0 rend.
Come on, big guy.
I know.
Damage.
Just 1.
It takes 3.
The lad here needs a 5. And he's the big money that I'm really looking for. He needs big money.
Right, I guess we will countercharge with the chosen, because we gotta...
Get him away!
We do have to choose through the pinks.
Ew.
The chosen will declare that they'll do their fight twice.
Yuck.
Yeah, we gotta get through there.
Good old Talon fingertips into the chosen. Oh, I'm definitely killing a chosen now. Oh, what did I say, bro? I'm killing one. That's 3 damage. Damn it.
Minus 1 to hit, not minus... We're also minus 1 to wound, because we're burning. Because you can have multiple burning targets. Swinging into all these blues. Take 3 rend 1s.
3 rend 1s is straight damage, so just 3 6-up so far.
Okay, and then some horses.
Ooh, 3 hits. Let's go, horsies. Trample something. Hell yeah, brother.
3 saves.
These are actual saves. And then 6s. And then 3s. Because I think that's how it works. Sometimes I forget.
It is how it works.
Looking for 2s to hit. Best profile in Age of Sigmar for some reason. Don't know why it sits on a manifestation. You have 7 at rend. Doesn't matter.
He's dead. Yep.
How far away are they? I am 5 inches. So if I'm at 5, I'm going to grab your chosen just with 1 guy. So what I did is I measured the distance between him and here, and it was 5 inches. So I just swung 5 inches over this way with my pilot move, but staying the same distance away, and grabbed him at 3. We're doing the bad attacks from the blues and brimstones, and we're just going to roll them out. 4s and 4s, 4s and 5s, all the nonsense, and then we'll tell you what happened.
I will have defense.
Oh, on the cavalry, yeah. 4s. 10. On your 2-up.
It's okay. I'm gonna
10 Annihilator saves. Don't say that. Oh my dear gosh.
It's a dead knight. Chosen, we're minus to hit and wound.
That's a lot of 6s.
Doesn't matter though. I'm stuck in with a unit that I don't want to be in with.
4.
4 rend 1.
So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 damage. And 7 dudes are dead.
Because you made me do it, I'm going to put 4 attacks into those blues over there.
Yeah, that one guy that can do it, might as well. And the
Can't
rest
do anything, and then the rest go into those
Yeah,
pigs.
I'll just get rid of those.
So into your blues, take 2 mortals and a wound.
The wound. Oh, no, that all goes together.
Roll these one at a time. Oh yeah.
All right, 4. And then blues, they explode. They do. I get 3 brims out of that.
Go blow up the bomb.
Does it hit the chosen?
Yeah.
Does it hit these guys?
It hits everything.
Let's
do the Dark Oath Chieftain, see if he dies.
Dark Oak Chieftain. Takes
Dead.
6. Demon Prince. Takes 4. Frozen Chosen. Takes 2. Hey, you're out of combat. Look at that.
Kill my sergeant. That poor Dark Oath walked forward 7 inches and exploded.
Facts.
Yeah, he never got to activate or do anything.
I gotta do some burning. Frozen Chosen. Takes 3.
Do you get to burn everything that's burnt?
Yeah, everything on the table. The Knights. 2.
We will explode this into your giant pile of wounds. You take 2 mortals on those blues.
2 mortals on blues. So that was the end of Battle Round 2, top of Tzeentch. I'm scoring 4. We're running right into Michael's Slaves of Darkness, bottom of Battle Round 2.
The problem is I'm just so bogged down. I have very little output, and I have very little board control. I have a mighty 10 strong models, and some fell riders over there. It's a weird situation to be in. I'm gonna go ahead and fight 2 don't die, which means my fell riders will continue to not do anything in the back of the board, and then I'll fall out of combat with these knights. I'm gonna draw on power with the Nexus Chaotica. It gets 2 power points. It's up to 5. My little wizard is gonna cast or draw on a place of power. Yes. And then you have no places of power.
I do with the guy I keep forgetting about because he's hidden behind the building.
Do you want to do anything?
No.
I don't think you've kept forgetting about him because
He can't do anything, yeah.
So we got +1 to cast. We're going to remember to give myself a 5-up board. Yeah, cool. Would have been helpful on all of the wounds on those knights. How about a little cast? Let's try and cast the bridge. 9.
You got it.
So the bridge is set up. The reason we set it up the way we did is so that these knights can now pull out, land on the other side of the bridge, be outside of 9,
yeah.
and then they'll charge back in and try and do a bunch of damage.
Yep.
See if we can take that point. Maybe a reroll a charge. That's it. You can go ahead and cast and try and stop me.
I'm going to do 2 things in Mike's Hero Phase, so I'm going to go from 4 to 2. The first one is I'm going to attempt to rally those annoying little pinks. I get 1 annoying little lad back. So I'm going to have this turkey go for Chaclays. That is a hard negative. That was all I've got.
All right, let's move. Movement phase is complete. We've moved a very little bit. You moved a lot
Yes.
because you spent a CP to redeploy, and then you burnt a Destiny
Dice, yep.
to run it. We think that works properly.
It says run rolls, and I know it's got the run keyword in redeploy, so it's weird. I don't know.
Comment down below if Jared's wrong.
Yeah,
And then he will forfeit this game
Yeah.
due to his errors. We have no shooting. Do you want a covering fire?
Negative.
Let's charge. We're going to charge with the block of knights that are now 1,000,000 miles away. Yep. And then we're going to charge with Screw. We're going to redeploy or re-roll it. Hey. So 12, 13. I'm still out because I was 9, 14. Cool. And then these chosen are going to go. They're good.
The world is your oyster.
And then the Chaos Lord is going to go. 5 isn't good. The Fell Riders are going to charge.
Come
9.
on in.
And then the boat is going to charge.
Okay,
All right.
Mr. Boat.
I have no combat phase abilities. You?
No.
Chosen are going to activate. Chosen are going to go into this pile of bullcrap.
Plenty of 6s. Always nice to see.
So take 14 damage.
14, 13, 12, 11. So that will be... These are on that. 4 attacks on both saves. No rend, force 3s. Boopy. Companions, force 3s. You have 3 at rend 1.
Fail them all.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, jeez.
Take 9 damage.
9.
3. Jared, not to alarm you, I have 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take 1.
Rend?
1 rend.
Thank you.
Yeah. I had to do a very specific thing.
I will take my wound.
You take 2 damage, sir.
I will take my 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back to this very long, grueling, and headache-ridden fight that is Blues and Brims. So we're going to do that combat into Chosen right now.
So let's go. All right, so 5 minutes later, you did 1 damage.
Yes, sir.
I
gotta burn you.
Well, actually, you should have fought with your things into the boatman first. There was no reason to fight here.
Yeah.
So go ahead and swing into the boatman.
So we're going to do the Carrick Acolytes into the boatman. 4 Cursed Glaives into the boatman. These are 4s and 3s. 1, 2. 3 at Ren 1.
Save 1.
4 damage so far.
Take 3.
4s, Cursed Blades. 6. 0 rend.
Take 2.
Hot roll. Baby.
He's going to put everything into the acolytes.
Yep.
1. Ren 1.
Go up. 6.
2 damage.
Oh.
That's paddling.
All right, everybody, we got some burning to do. This is the burns for the Chosen. It's just flat D3, so it takes 1. This is the burn for the Knights in the back. They take 3.
It's not dirty, and it does 0.
It is the full.
Cool. So 1 over here, and then I got 3 over there?
Yes.
Okay, that's another Knight. And then I will try to do mortals to this giant blob of wounds. Take 3.
3. Take 2. Do they pop? They do. 1 does. 1 single pop.
That was my turn. I score 6 points because I hold the primary and I completed my battle tactic. I tried really hard to fail my battle tactic, but I was successful. The Dark Oath have now netted me 2 battle tactics, so good for them. And I have a commanding lead. I'm definitely controlling the pace and tempo of this game, but like I'm scoring fine. I just don't have an army, and I don't see how I'm going to grind through you. But we're going to get into roll-off for battle round 3.
Hey-ya!
I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're battle round 3. I know I said that I was going to take the double. When I walked over to that side of the board, I realized that I literally can't do anything with the double. I'm going to walk 3 inches forward, fight the same unit that I haven't been able to kill all game, and then I will just bog into the center of the table. And I'll drop a tactic, and I won't get a primary, and I won't get any of the points. So even though I will probably lose my Chosen and my Demon Prince if I take the turn, I get nothing if I don't take the turn, or if I take the turn.
I'm going to do a fight with 2, lose none. And we're going to get right into a rally roll. So go down to 3 here. I'm going to try and rally some pinks up. Got some pinks. Go for some more. Heal the wound. Oh, no, you can't. You can't do both. You can't heal and bring a model back,
Yes,
right?
you can.
So heal and bring a model back. I will go for some spell casting. The first one I'm going to try here is I have the turkey lined up to do a Chacalaise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got it.
Chacalaise. Demon Prince takes 2. Chosen takes 2. Let's see. Next spell coming out of that turkey is going to be his War Scroll spell, Tzeentch's Firestorm. I believe that goes off on an...
Demon Prince or on the...
Demon Prince. It goes off on an 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You got it. I have no more unbinds.
2, 4, 6. Looking for Wolf's Head. If you don't get Wolf's Head, you don't get anything good. You get 1 Wolf's Head. This is just the good D3 for 2.
You can do 2 more damage to him.
That is Weird Flame, so he might get burning. Kairos over here is going to do the Purple A Sun. Roll it to a 4, go for 9. The second to last spell, there's a Magister over there, ain't he? Is we're going to do the Arcane Suggestion. It goes off. We're just going to suggest that these guys don't get any commands. The next one is going to be I'm going to go for lifting up the boatman. Lifted up the boatman. And then the Magister in Egypt over there is going to... He's going to glimpse. He glimpsed. I'm going to re-roll these 3 Destiny dice and get the same value I just threw in there. All right.
I'll spend 1 command point, and I'm going to rally to drop the burning off of my horses. Okay. I'm going to drop the burning off.
Goodbye, burning.
That's it.
All right, here we go. All right, everybody, we're back from Tzeentch, top of 3. I went ahead and just shoved everything forward, and I ran here with the Acolytes, just regular moved here to stay on the piece here. I realized I did lift up the boat that I was going to use to slingshot the Purple Sun, but things happen. And then I moved up the Gravetide to try and get a long bottom charge there, and then moved my turkey up to just toe the point and keep his bubble going. Kairos is now moving forward as well. And yeah, we're going to set up for some shooting. I left my Skyfires in combat with the command list guys. Oh, and I ran up Mr. Magister. I thought he had a 12-inch move. He actually has 14. So with a 4 run, he went up 18. So he just soared through up there and just towed on. And yeah, we're going to get into some shooting. And we're going to start with the major cesspool pile in the center. Turkey's targeting the Demon Prince. We're going to do 2d6 shots into him with his Rod of Sorcery.
Get him with the rod.
9.
9 rods.
These are 3s and 3s. You have 6 at Rin 1.
Need 2 of those. 4 damage.
Yes, that's it.
I take 3. He's dead. And then you're going to do a bunch of shots into the Chosen. They're all low quality, and we're just going to tell you what they did.
Low quality shots into Chosen.
Fail 1. More low quality shots?
No.
That's it? So they did 1 damage into the Chosen.
Yeah, no shooting combat. Shooting's complete. We have 1 single charge. It's a long bottom coming from the Gravetide. The only combat I'm going to start with for my fight is going to be the Gravetide. 2s and 3s run 1 on 8. 4.
Lose 2 Chosen. And then they will punch back. Take 2, run 1. 4 damage.
Definitely goes through 4. And blues, I have 3 left. They'll blow up maybe. Just 1. And now the very long, drawn out, and annoying Brimstone Horde fight.
It's done. You want to go ahead and score it up?
Yeah.
So you score 10 points?
Yeah.
Excellent. So we are going to concede and go to wrap up. I'm going to score at most 2 or 3 points moving forward because I have a free unit of knights, but I'm not going to be able to complete battle tactics, and there is no way for me to ever get through and actually kill anything important. Let's be real. I couldn't kill a screen, let alone something important. So we're going to clean up, get a final score, and we'll meet you at the wrap up. That is it for Slaves to Darkness versus the Tzeentch. Final score is 22 for the Slaves to Darkness to 43.
Yes.
Seems strong.
Seems strong.
For the Tzeentch. I had no army, dude. I completely fell apart. I had a bunch of things go wrong. Bellicor is over there on the wrong side of the table because he was absolutely worthless for me. For sure my LVP. For sure. Dark Master, didn't work. Saves, didn't work. Damage, didn't work.
Yeah, he kept failing his save over and over again.
He was atrocious.
MVPs, LVPs for you?
LVP's way over there.
Yep.
The Dark Oath were also quite bad. So the Dark Oath Marauders walked forward and exploded. The Dark Oath Chieftain walked forward one time and exploded. Didn't get to fight, didn't get to get on an objective, didn't get to look at anything. He literally walked forward and was like, is that a bomb? And then it exploded.
Yeah.
And he took 6 mortal wounds. He's like, oh, I guess I'll just die. Fell Riders did something for me. They got me 2 battle tactics, which was cool. But everything else was actually quite bad. The MVP for me is the Chaos Lord on foot because I furiously painted him before the game.
And he looks amazing, by the way.
Shoved him into the list, and then he turned into a Demon Prince, did his thing, died. But he did his thing.
He did his thing.
He got
what matters.
He got to turn into a Demon Prince because he fought some shackles. That's literally
That's
all
so
he
cool,
did.
though. You still get the fight for it, so why not?
So he was pretty cool. It was fun to get a Demon Prince. I was really hoping the Demon Prince would get to fight something, but it got to fight shackles.
Got to fight some shackles.
I did a lot of fighting of shackles and manifestations this game, and standing perfectly still. So that's it for me. Slaves to Darkness seem really good. Let's talk about the Tzeentch.
Well, the boogeyman in the room is the MVP's the cesspool of whatever the heck this is. I think GW's tried really hard to figure out a way to make that unit less oppressive, but I think it is just even as oppressive as it's always been.
How much damage do I have to do to get through that?
Oh, man. I think Fabian knows these numbers, but I don't. It's like 20. There's 20 wounds in each one, which is 40. 40, they turn into 2 blues. So that's 80 wounds. 80 wounds. Now we're not counting the blues, who are 40 wounds. So it's 80 plus 40. And then those potential, we'll say on a 3-up, maybe half of those blues become a brimstone. So you have 20 brimstones from potentially.
So we're somewhere.
It's too many. We're in the realm of like 200 some odd wounds or something like that.
Sounds like 140, 160, but yeah, that's so much.
Yeah, if it balances out right and you're removing blues and brimstones at a pace that allows some to return in a way, I think that's why. Because I was talking to Michael a bunch about why a lot of Tzeentch players are nitpicky about rolling one at a time, which is quite weird. I think it's because they're trying to play the balancing act with the 20 brimstones and 20 blues that you're allowed to have in a unit. So they'll kill some off, refill that, kill some off. So I think that's why it's all slow and tedious. GW needs to figure something out. The LVP is definitely probably the Caracacalice. They don't do a whole lot, but I mean, weight of shots is good into Bellicor because Bellicor's got a 4-up save, but I think they'll find a lot of different places where they don't do much. I miss them not being a wizard like they were in 3rd. They're just Marauders, but 90 points kind of seems okay-ish, but not.
My Marauders are 80 points for no rend, no shooting.
Yeah, Carracks are steel with a price like that.
Yeah.
That's my LVP because they didn't really do a whole lot. But yeah, interesting game, Brain and Brawn.
Interesting game. It's a weird feeling and maybe kind of a negative play experience to just get grinded into the middle of a thing. Mm-hmm. And you're like, okay, I'll move forward. And I'm so debuffed.
Just stuck in there.
I
don't think this is new player friendly. I don't think Tzeentch has ever been new player friendly, especially if you have the spawn build. I think that is just, it's tough. So many times I've had my whole army put together in a giant circle and a spawn shows up in the middle of it and you don't get your battle tactic, you don't get a move, you don't get to do anything. Because that spawn gets set up within 3 inches of the unit that had a model that was slain. So your whole army's just locked up. So you're like, cool, I won't play, my turn.
That's it for us. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to snap off, clean up, re-rack for another game. We're going to see you next week for another battle report.